All right, good evening, folks. We're back. We're here with yet another race in the Metroid Prime Randomizer tournament. We were just able to squeeze in Tocapa versus Elias Thompson here tonight. I'm Captain MB13, and I'm joined tonight by Op82. How you doing today?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Fantastic. It's certainly been a very nice long day. Certainly another good randomizer day. Our third match of the day, if my schedule reading is not mistaken.
Yeah, I believe so. First one was at around 1 in the afternoon, and then last one was a couple hours ago.
Indeed, and if you folks saw that race, you know it was quite the good one. But this is going to be yet another Tocapa and Elias are checks notes, both 3 and 1. So they are both showing that they have demonstrated some great skills over the last 4 weeks of the rounds of Swiss. Any particular expectations you have for today, Op?
Um, not particularly. As far as I could tell, it's a standard C with no runner's agreements except replace nothings with flamethrowers. So I do expect to see a lot of those.
I expect we'll probably see. I'm going to be generous and say 6 before go mode.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, there should be 8 in the pool total because of the original, and then 7 for the usual nothings. So we should be getting the green light in just a second here. Looks like they are just about to cast off in the race time room, so they will cast off right now.
Yep.
So it'll catch up in just about a half a minute here. So, I have to confess, I have been a little bit behind when it comes to this week's races, just because I've been at work most nights. How has this week of Swiss been going so far?
Well, let's see. Last thing I remember, we had a hidden item models race that was very interesting to watch. I tracked that one. We also had, yeah, it's the only one sticking out in my mind. But we had a lot of nice races with, some interesting surprises here and there.
Very nice. Yeah, I think so far the most notable event I've noticed in the last 3 weeks, especially, is that Phazon mining tunnel's been required an alarmingly large number of times,
Yeah.
especially for artifacts. But we are off here, folks. I just want to tell you both good luck. We're all counting on you. Thanks, Leslie.
Okay. So it's space jump first. We usually get space jump, a missile, morph ball bombs, or morph ball. But today it's just neat tank.
And by Alcove standards, that's pretty much garbage.
Yeah. Only benefit to that is maybe not dying to scarabs so quickly.
Yeah,
Oh, there's our
ooh.
launcher down there.
Okay, so that means it's definitely Morph Ball at Hive Mecha, if not in Main Plaza with Space Jump on Mecha. Now, we'll see how stacked Chozo is tonight, because the previous race had a fairly significant number of items in Chozo, but there was a mildly annoying logic chain to get to one particular item.
Yeah, I've been seeing Super show up early a lot this tournament, so
I actually, it's funny you mention that, because we had supers early last time too, and yep, there's Morph Ball on Grapple Edge.
yeah.
So that guarantees it's Space Jump and Hive Mecha. And there's Grapple on Vault Ledge too.
Yeah, I'm getting tree vibes from this.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I was saying earlier that, like, I think with the last night, with this past race, the last 4 out of the last 6 races I've called, I think have had supers somewhere on the path to Hive Mecha, if not directly on the Hive Mecha area itself.
Yeah. That was a powerbomb expansion in one of those ruin rooms.
Nursery.
Yeah.
Alright, a power bomb is good to have for later. I didn't see if main plaza tree was glowing like a Christmas tree, so it probably wasn't, but this is probably Space Jump. Actually, this has to be Space. Yep.
Yep. There it is.
Well, guess we're not coming back for Transport Access North right away.
I always get a little scared when they jump back that way after getting Space Jump at Hive Mecha, because you could always have those little platforms fall on you and get soft locked.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's a pretty notorious way to go.
Ouch. Ooh, Elias Thompson having his jump gimped by bees?
Alright, so maybe I was wrong about tree for now, but we do have our morph ball access.
Yeah, Morph Ball, first missiles. And we could actually... I didn't see what was in the half pipe, but I don't think it was a missile expansion.
I didn't see it at all, actually.
Alright, Tocapa is going for checking Vault, and
Looks like boost?
it was definitely a unique item. Might have been Boost. Oh, half pipe was missiles. Never mind. But yeah, with this tool set, Elias has Grapple, just picked up Morph. I assume Elias picked up Grapple.
Sure.
And chat's confirming he did. That is an actual suit in Ruined Shrine. It is Varia. Good old Varia. Upper Shrines containing a power bomb. Yep, both runners are electing to get it. Look at this almost synchronization we got going here. And they'll take that power bomb and immediately grab an energy tank out of Lower Shrine.
It's a nice way to conclude that check.
Yeah, you always want to be able to clear all 3 items in one fell swoop, although getting an item to clear the 3rd one is also very convenient. Are the suits in order? They are not. We do not have progressive suits in Prime 1.
Yeah, the only thing progressive about tournament settings is suit damage reduction.
Yeah.
So, get Barrier, you get 10% reduction, add Gravity 20%, add Phazon 50%.
Yeah. It's based on number of suits had, not necessarily which order you get them.
Exactly.
Alright, Tocapa is taking this gear to make a quick pit stop at Magma Pool, I believe. Not a bad check. Not in logic without main power bombs, but still acquirable nonetheless.
Yeah. First artifact. We haven't even gotten hints yet.
Yeah, we've gotten the tools to full clear the early Chozo quite nicely, all things considering. Even though we don't, even though technically we're expected to go back under the ship for missile launcher, but that's okay. This is why a lot of folks love to have main launchers turned off for not being required. Ooh, nice ice spreader. Alright, Tocapa electing to make the Watery Hall play now. And we'll get a double check of what's in vault here from Elias.
Yeah, I think it was farming for a power bomb to get this item up here. Oh, it kind of helps to check this one first. In case it's Spider, then you can check up her Dynamo.
I think
Get there.
Tocapa... Yeah, I think Tocapa might be down a power bomb, but did get a drop.
Oh.
Oh my...
Thought he already farmed.
I'm sorry, the Prime 1 drop system actually working correctly for a change?
Yeah, those have a pretty high chance of dropping them.
That is fair.
Then there's the guaranteed one in this hallway.
Ooh, Elias making the early play to Lava Lake here.
Interesting.
Certainly would be an interesting spot for bombs if they are there, but it's boost instead.
Oh. So I guess I was wrong about Vault. Wonder what that was.
Well, whatever was in lower dynamo, rather, Tocapa not interested. I want to say it was a missile. If you're wondering why Tocapa's stream looks a little crispier, it is because he is streaming in a higher resolution.
Chat saying it might have been supers or flamethrower.
If it was actually important, they will go back for it, no doubt, once bombs show up. They can't be too far away at this point. They could just be chilling on Zoid, but it looks like Elias is going to check Frigate Crash side first. Might even check Overgrown. Oh, no Ice Beam, never mind. Ooh, but that's Wave. Okay. Not a bad spot for it, but it looks like Tocapa's going to be following suit here and just picking it up on the way to Artifact Temple.
That makes me wonder if there's anything in training chamber access.
Training chamber?
We did check Magmapool earlier out of logic, but if Wave is at an early spot, then there could be something there.
There could be something there. There could be something in Tower Chamber as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this logic only needs space jump and standable terrain for Tower Chamber in this logic. Very nice scan dash movement there from Tocapa to get down Artifact Temple quickly. Alright, so our other 5 artifacts are located at Phendrana Shorelines, Ice Ruins,
Shore Tunnel, Fiery Shores,
Quarantine Mine. Okay, those are all actually really good.
Yeah.
I mean, Shorelines could be a 50-50, and same with Ice Ruins East for that matter. Shoreline and Ice Ruins East were literally both required in the last race I just called. Yeah, lots of shores. Fiery and Phendrana.
Yeah, Zeke, I'm sure he can.
Oh, here we go. Alright, so Tocapa is not, Tocapa has actually not gone back to Frigate Crash site for Wave yet, just decided to go straight to Root Cave, which is almost in logic. It just needs X-Ray Visor, which, let's not kid ourselves, it's probably like in Transport Tunnel B or something. I'm gonna laugh if I spoke that to life just now. Oh, good. I didn't speak that to life. I think I ran out of psychic power today. I already burned some during Majora's Mask earlier today. Alright, so without bombs, Tocapa not cozy doing the Arbor Chamber out of bounds. Elias, on the other hand, is going for it. And it looks like Elias has got it down.
Yep.
And it's just some E. One sort of thing I miss about the about Bash's Rando is that the hints for oh, here's the short tunnel artifact. The artifact hints had some really good flavor text.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
It's like the Chozo that actually placed the hint was just casually telling you in a conversation. It's like, I don't know, I think I placed it in Phazon Mining Tunnel or something, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I remember this.
Alright, so the Fiery Shores artifact is under Warrior Shrine then. Ow! Which it is reachable right now with this equipment, so most likely we're going to see runners pick it up in a minute or two.
Oh, there we go. That's our access to boost.
Yep, it is. I'm drawing a blank. Where was Boost again?
Lava Lake.
That's the one. Oh yeah, because Tocapa is going to be coming around from the other direction here.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay, all ball upgrades are everything
right next to each other.
Every ball upgrade before bombs. This is a weird start here. So we've got all the early game stuff as well as a couple of good late game items, but nothing that really super explodes the seed wide open. Like, no bombs. We have Weight Beam, which is nice, but I mean, that does give us Vendrana access, to be fair.
Yeah.
And actually, you know, with Spider already in tow, you know, if we get supers, we might just be able to have Flogger in logic.
Still need bombs for that first.
Well, oh yeah, because climbing up, because you have to climb up the tunnel. I'm thinking of the match that I was informed of in the last race that had a starting with power bombs in the room right after Flagra, and you had to actually do power bomb Flagra.
Yeah, Inner Slice versus Sasquatch in round 1, I think. That was pretty wild.
All right, so Tocapa is going back up through, back up to Vault. Still no bomb, so we still can't go to Zoid. Well, we could, but we don't have a guarantee safe spot. And Elias not interested. Oh, we can't do Lower Fiery Shores because it's a soft lock right now. No bombs.
Yeah. Unless you know the wall boost to get out. But
that's fair.
It's still out of logic. And I'm starting to think bombs could be vanilla. I'm starting to run out of places.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what else is left, because we've seen Watery Hall, we've seen, well, Upper Dynamo.
Or, I don't know, it could be on Workstation. No, we don't have thermal.
I mean, if it's thermal in Upper Dynamo, it could be in Workstation.
Yeah. Or quarantine monitor. No, that was an artifact, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's an artifact tonight.
Huh.
Let's see. We can't check gallery. We can't check the gallery tunnel. I think we've seen the other gallery item, and it was just missiles or something relatively useless.
Yeah.
Y'all in chat are convincing me that I gotta double check the. I gotta go watch that Sasquatch Inner Slice race.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, as soon as I get I find out where the playlist is, I'll bookmark it.
You could just search it in Twitch. It'll come up.
That's fair.
That's how I find them.
Alright, looks like Elias is heading back. Now, Tocapa still hasn't gone back for Wave Beam yet in friggin' Crash Site, so this is actually going to become quite a hindrance at this particular moment, because now Elias is going to be able to get a few checks up from Tower Chamber and Training Chamber access. Not to mention Far Chozo. Because I think with this equipment we can get both items in Furnace.
Yep.
Actually, no, we still need bombs to get up that last part of the spider track.
That's right. Isn't there a bombless way to get up there,
Hold
though?
on. What was that in Ruined Fountain? Was that an energy tank or another unique item?
I missed it. Isn't there a bombless way to get Upper Furnace, though? I remember hearing something about that, where you, like, jump and morph and land on the track.
Oh yeah, even lower
Could be
furnace would
wrong.
need a wall boost, that's right.
I could be
Yeah.
wrong.
I still couldn't see what it was in Fountain even on the playback.
Papa could get it if he wanted to, so might not have been anything.
Alright, well, he is going to show us at least Upper Dynamo. And this is, I think this is basically the last check before Zoid.
Yeah.
What is that? I still couldn't see it. Oh, it's a, I think that was Supers, actually. Oh!
Ah,
Remember when I said something could be you said something could be a workstation?
yeah, or Thardus.
But yeah, I think that might have been... Oh!
Oh, okay. So
Ow.
my first guess was kind of right.
Oh, wow, that's actually very bad news for Tocapa, because that's wave locked right now. That is the first time I've seen bombs in Training Chamber access, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, although this may be a warp to start here, let's see. Oh, this might actually... It's either gonna be a warp to start or a check for Zoid. It is a warp to start, okay. But yeah, so Tocapa picking up Thermal, so we can activate Conduits. Yeah, Workstation's in play. Everything in Fendrana all the way through to Research Core is in play, and as well as Thardus. But yeah, Tocapa's about to get Wave and should be persuaded as a result to return to Chozo to pick those other items up. So I'm trying to think. So we still can't get all of the artifacts yet. Ice Ruins East either needs plasma, might need plasma, and we might need supers or plasma for shorelines.
Shorelines.
So yeah, we've still we've got options on the table now, since we can do pretty much all of early and mid Fendrana. The only thing we can't check in mid Fendrana and labs is Hydra. That's about it. Can't even see it without X-ray, so bit of a bummer on that front. Alright. I think we saw this already, but Lower Watery Hall was a missile. And it looks like Tocapa is indeed going to take that wave beam to Tower Chamber, although I think we saw this already from Elias. Unless I'm crazy.
It's like he's heading to Zoid.
Yeah, Elias has bombs now, so it's not going to be that much of a concern. Nope, door being a little rude to Tocapa there.
And the wall being a little rude to Elias. Hey, when that happens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, thankfully Zoid's not too dangerous with 3 energy tanks. You just gotta make sure you don't get pinged. Okay, never mind. Zoid is absolutely free right now. Yeah, I'm fairly convinced that's a beam combo in Rune Fountain, which if it is supers and Shorelines is the artifact, or Lighthouse is the artifact, then that's a required flogger in this logic. I think.
I feel like if it was supers, they would have gone for it because they can. They passed the room several times.
Oh, you know what? There are also 8 flamethrowers in this item pool, so it's possible. It is possible that that's just a flame. It's more likely that that's just a flamethrower.
Yeah.
Oh, they're supers. Thanks, Zoid.
Well, we got we don't have to worry about shorelines.
Not anymore.
Well, wait. We still do.
Well, if it's plasma, yeah. But still, supers is a big deal, though. That does put Thardus into logic.
Yeah.
So, we are currently looking for Phazon, Ice, and Plasma. That's it. So, given that we're looking for Ice and Plasma, we can effectively rule out lower mines, except for Phazon Suit. Yeah, and with Ice Spreader basically being free today too, I would assume Tocapa's probably going to get supers sooner or later. Oh yeah, Thardus is in logic from the other elevator.
Yep.
Alright, but now we're going to get Furnace and Farchozo. And what was up there? Was that a unique item?
I didn't see. I noticed the Kappa's heading back for Magmore, probably Vendrana now.
It was definitely something that was not glowing. Alright, so Kappa's now going through Lava Lake, back through Magmore here. Let's see where he chooses to go.
I'm gonna guess Vendrana from either side.
That does seem the more probable play right now. Because, yeah, they both have bombs. They both runners have bombs, wave just about everything except supers. And the only thing supers really inhibits from Tocapa's abilities right now is Research Lab Hydra. That's about it. Between the two of them, I should say. They both can't check cannot check Shoreline's ice yet. Although it would be hilarious if Plasma was in the lighthouse. Alright, so now we can actually get the artifact in Fiery Shores, courtesy of bombs. And we'll see what Elias is doing. So Elias is going to Magmore through Transport Tunnel B again. So I think we're either gonna see our runners like meet up and hold hands a bit, or we're gonna see Elias go to Workstation. Because it seems to me like Tocapa's going to Shorelines right now.
They're eventually gonna high five at some point because they have items on both sides of it.
Nice flamethrower in Transport Tunnel A. That's the second one, I think, out of 8 in this pool.
Yeah.
Alright, Shorelines, what have you got for us this time around? Alright, I think the artifact is in the ice. Yep, it is.
Oh well.
No idea what's up top, though.
Take a good look at it.
Alright, let's see what Elias decides to do here, if we're going to end up hand-holding or if we are going to split. I think we're going to hand-hold. Both of the artifacts are in the ice.
Wow.
And you know what's so funny about that? Earlier in the race, the other race, both the artifacts were in the spider tracks.
That's funny. Rando Mania recycling ideas in different ways.
Alright, Elias is actually going to go ahead and pick up a flamethrower here. Attention. Nice one, CZ. Attention customers. Artifacts are now located in the frozen foods aisle. Alright, Elias has now entered Vendrana, but Tocapa is going to make his way to Progression Canyon. Never mind. Alright, we can see Ice Ruins West. Nope. I think that Baby Sheegoth might be... Okay, never mind. I was about to say, maybe the Sheegoth is a little low. Was that X-ray down there? That looked like a visor.
I couldn't tell.
Yep, it is definitely the other visor.
Wow, it's got a lot of stuff locked behind plasma.
Yeah, so...
Tells me it could show up pretty soon.
Yeah, it's starting to reduce the possibilities of deep mines being required at this point outside Phazon-Su, because again, Phazon-Su can literally be anywhere besides PNT, but the good news for the runners is that everywhere besides PNT still includes a good chunk of lower mines. We need a flamethrower counter on the tracker, maybe next year. Or maybe during the cross-game tournament, if we could just put a little, like, a subscript number in front of, like, anything we have an RA for. What is the cross-game tournament? It is a in-the-works tournament that will involve a Prime 1, Prime 2 cross-game co-op multi-world. Yes, indeed. Courtesy of Randomania, we can mix both games together and have items from both games be in each other's games. If that made no sense whatsoever, my sincerest apologies.
Yeah, it did. Basically, 2 teams of 2 race against each other in the same multi-seed. One plays Prime, one plays Echoes. Should be pretty fun.
Yeah, I gotta practice some more cross-game multi before too long goes by.
Yeah, still a long ways off, so you got time.
That's fair. Yeah, we're not probably gonna be ready to announce anything until, at the very earliest, the tail end of the year. We're certainly waiting until this tournament wraps up, which we're going to be a while because we still have the brackets and another week of Swiss after this, so... Still plenty of Prime to show you folks here. How long ago... Oh, the GDQ episode was, I want to say, about 2 months ago. Let me confirm, because I actually have the video on my Watch Later playlist.
Tocapa using some unusual standable terrain for that control tower skip. I gotta learn that. I always known that was there, but I just have never been able to get it.
Yeah, it was uploaded to the GDQ YouTube channel on August 25th, so make of that what you will. Nice Ice Beam and control tower.
Huh.
That's a less than ideal spot for Ice. Actually, no, that's a pretty good spot for Ice Beam, because then you can just route that. Words, MD, can you speak them?
Yeah, it routes nicely back to their artifact and quarantine monitor.
Yeah, that, and it's helpful for Farfandrana too when you're done with quarantine monitor.
Yeah.
So yeah, as I suspected, we are playing a bit of follow the leader here. So Elias is going to follow Tocapa into labs. Oh, well, Research Lab A, they're having the other non-Phazon suit. Nope, and I missed what Tocapa scanned for Hydra, not Hydra, Research Corps, but it looks like it wasn't anything important, so skip.
Yeah, I'm just wondering now what Plasma's going to be because all the good stuff we found, or at least most of it, has been Plasma Lock. Well, no. Actually, no.
Biohazard containment. Life Grove is a good candidate right now.
Well, I was thinking of our Ice being Plasma Locked, so...
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so that's like the third or fourth item that was Plasma Locked.
Yeah, that didn't click right away, so... You know what?
So, yeah, if the game was nice, it would be somewhere in Farfandrana. But if it's not, then it could be where you said.
Nah, I think it's on a boss right now. I think it's on either Flogger or Thardus. Because, yeah, we don't need ice to reach either of those right now. I keep forgetting that control tower is Plasma Lock, because I almost never see anybody use it, get it as intended.
Yeah, I've forgotten that too sometimes.
I mean, even when I played Trilogy a couple of years ago, I still didn't do it as intended. One of the few tricks that still works in Trilogy.
Oh, I mistook one of them for the other. I thought Tocapa was getting the stalactite item.
Alright, upper gravity chamber, just missiles. Lower gravity chamber is something not important, apparently. Alright, Elias nailing control tower skip, no problem. In all likelihood, we're probably going to be on another Phazon suit hunt. I find it unlikely that Phazon suit would show up before Plasma Beam at this point. I mean, if it does, that would be a blessing for both runners for sure, but I find the possibility quite unlikely, given how early Plasma has to show up apparently now.
What if it's on Thardus? Wonder how long the runners will words. I wonder how long the runners will hold off on that.
I forgot that transport access we can't get without Plasma, so that definitely didn't look like Phazon suit. It might have actually been another flamethrower. Alright, Tocapa getting the quarantine monitor artifact, and we'll see if they choose to fight Thardus.
Probably not. Knowing Tocapa, he hates Thardus. He has a philosophy of not doing it for a check.
Yeah, and without Plasma Beam and Super Missiles, because, yeah, Tocapa still hasn't gone back for Zoid yet, has he?
I don't think so. No, he would have supers.
Yeah, so Tocapa hasn't gone back for Zoid, and can you quick kill Thardus with PBs? Just the first two rocks and then the last one. So you can only selectively work against Thardus with power bombs.
You can. There is a middle one that you can bomb. The timing is a little bit different.
Okay. Yeah, I just haven't seen anybody try bombing during the middle sequence besides regular morphball bombs. What else is open? Plasma Beam cannot be vanilla because it's ice locked. because Plasma has to show up before, yeah, because Ice is Plasma locked. You get the idea. It basically, actually, it can't be anywhere in Mines. Which is where Tocapa is going right now. I think... Yeah, no, you still need Ice to get to Frigate, so yeah, there's no way Plasma can be down here. Yeah, this is a very interesting play from Tocapa. I'm curious to see where this goes. It could be a saving. It could end up working in his favor if he finds Phazon Suit and then immediately bails. And I think Tocapa might be trying for a power bomb refill. Yep, there's the power bomb. Gonna grab this. More missiles. See, Tocapa actually has quite a missile shortage for 40 minutes in. 40 missiles is pretty uncommon for this many items picked up. That jump to skip the Elite Pirate always scares me, because it looks so clunky.
It is. It's easy to get kind of stuck in some of the collision and just fall back down.
Tocapa going straight for Ventilation Shaft here. It looked like it wasn't anything... I don't think that was Plasma Beam. It definitely... No, it couldn't have been Plasma Beam again, because Ice is Plasma Lock today. But whatever it is, Tocapa's getting it. It might have been... Honestly, I've got no idea what it is. It was an energy tank. Which, given that Tocapa is currently running on 2...
Yeah, I just noticed that.
Yeah, that's a worthy pickup. Yeah, we've been very energy starved this seed. Oh, looks like Tocapa is not proceeding further into Central Dynamo. Ooh, Tocapa skipped the fight trigger. Well done. Oh, me.
Elias going for Thardus.
Yeah, I think between the two of them, I think Elias's play is a bit more logical, for lack of a better term, because again, we know Plasma cannot be in Mines because of where Ice was. Alright, we're gonna get a Storage Depot B check here, and it contains another energy tank, which again, a little starved right now, so Tocapa gonna pick up. Meanwhile, Elias just swinging through snow here. Right now, for remaining checks that could have Plasma, it could be... I'm trying to think this through for a minute here. It can't be Mines, it can't be anywhere in Frigate, and for that matter, Life Grove is off the table. As well as anywhere in Farchozo, pretty much. Except, Crossway could still have it. But yeah, it's Thardus, Flagra, Ghosts. We've seen Tower Chamber already.
Or Vanilla.
Plasma can't be Vanilla because it's behind.
Oh, that's right.
Because Ice would have to have shown up first then.
I forget that was Ice Star.
But other than that, we've basically full cleared Magmore anyway, so... What is this? Another energy tank. Wow, Phazon Mine's got all the E.
Nightmares about vanilla plasma. Me too. That's why it came to mind. I've been getting a lot in this tournament. Well, I mean, it's been happening a lot in this tournament, and I've been getting that a lot lately, as well as other people have been.
Unfortunately, Tocapa has burnt all the missiles with having such a low capacity. Well, at least we got a partial refund. Nice.
Wow, okay.
Welp,
There it is.
that's let the Phazon suit hunt begin for Elias Thompson. Okay, so now Phazon suit can be anywhere, except Phazon PMT.
Yeah, although I'm not sure I would leave just yet. I would get the artifacts first.
Yeah, because I'm trying to remember what are. Oh yeah, the last two artifacts are in Shorelines and. Well, the thing is, Shorelines and Ice Ruins East are so close to a save station that you can literally just warp out after picking them up.
I guess so.
Oh, except Elias is doubling back. Ah, yes, return of the 2019 Decider. If any of you folks watch the 2019 tournament, you will remember exactly what we are talking about. Alright, so where's Elias going? Probably going for the artifacts, actually. Did Elias clear Farfandrana already? I can't remember.
Most of it, I think.
Alrighty, so yep, this was X-Ray. Okay, yep, Phazon suit can be literally anywhere, even vanilla. Oh man, take your pick. There's not a whole lot of good checks left. There's plasma processing, there's lower mines, there's the rest of mines. Which, on the subject of the rest of mines, Tocapa is still clearing out. Well, hello there, Wavebuster. Goodbye there, Wavebuster. Waiting for me to calm Prime 3 names, including Vault 3. Yeah, there's a lot of vaults in Prime 3. There's like there's Scrap Vault, there's Actual Vault, there's Vault 3, there's Reliquary 3. Remind me when we do start getting Prime 3 races to just boot up my Trilogy copy and look up all the room names. You figure Phazon suit and biohazard containment? Ooh, we're getting a frigate check from Tocapa. we're going to see Great Tree and Life Grove now from Tocapa. Again, this can only have, well, now that we know where Plasma is, but yeah, we're only looking for Phazon Suit beyond this point. Go to the Hall of Remembrance to help remember your room names. I wish I remembered which room that was. Alright, even more energy in, even more energy in, Life Grove Tunnel, and Tocapa finally picks up a flamethrower. And that's all artifacts for Elias Thompson at about 50 minutes in. So, all right, happy hunting for Phazon Suit. So yeah, it's like we said before, it just comes down to who zigs and who zags. Although Tocapa does still have to go and go fight Thardus for Plasma, and ideally pick up supers off of Zoid. He's in the right neighborhood to do the former at the very least. Not the latter, because I said Zoid last.
You'll have to excuse us. It's very late. We're very tired.
Yeah. Alright, so yeah, we are going to get the plasma processing check here. It is not Phazon Suit. Yeah, compliments where it's due to both runners. They've been doing pretty good in the movement department tonight. Yeah, there's a reason these two are both 3 and 1. Nope. Well, whatever that was in Workstation, Elias is not pulling out the wave beam, so it must have been something like an energy tank. And Elias is going to mines as well. We'll see if he chooses to proceed past Ventilation Shaft after picking up, or after PPC. It's certainly looking likely that deep mines may be required. We're starting to, again, run out of good spots, unless, of course, you know, Phazon Suit's been just chilling on Flogra this whole time.
Yeah, it's gonna burn really bad. That's the case. Question now is, do you go straight for lower mines or do you do upper mines first?
Well, Elias is going to check PCA just to be safe. And I could not see at all what that was.
He starts heading down there, then it might have been something.
Well, it looks like the folks from SpeedGaming 4 are joining us. Welcome, folks from SpeedGaming 4. You are joining us in the middle of what is basically a phase-on suit hunt here in this match of the Metroid Prime Randomizer 2021 tournament containing Tocapa versus Elias Thompson. We do hope you enjoyed your match of the Link to the Past Randomizer Invitational. Looks like Elias is electing to not pick up the vent shaft E-Tank, but will proceed into deep mines while Tocapa grabs super missiles off Zoid. I think I like this play from Elias just because the density is really down here at this point. Ooh, got missiles and a bomb drop. Nice. And what is that in Central Dynamo? That is missiles, and Elias is not bothering. Although it should be noted that the crash involving the firing squad in the Central Dynamo maze has been fixed in this version. Alright, so yeah, next stop for Elias, Progression Quarantine A. Because let's be honest, there's a lot of times lately where MQA has had progression.
Yeah, especially Plasma.
Especially Plasma. Yeah, Tocapa, I'm not sure too happy about those super missiles. I'm trying to think if we've encountered a scenario yet where supers has been required this seed.
Okay. Nothing in QA.
Nice boost jump. Alright, deep mines, here we go. Actually, come to think, we know that this is going to be all new checks down here, because again, we've seen Tocapa clear upper mines, and so far, no luck. I like how deep mine sucks in Prime through Rando. Yeah, mining facility is not the same in that game. Not a whole lot of checks, and requires a lot of stuff to get them. And I thought Elias was going to maybe make a pit stop at the missile charge station, but I don't think that's in this room anyway. I think that's Fungal Hall B.
Yeah.
Alright, so we know this isn't Phazon suit, but I would giggle if this is another flamethrower. But we're not going to get to find out. Alright, Fungal Hall B was just another energy tank, so both runners now pretty cozy on E-tanks for the rest of this seed, I would wager.
And no, Phazon is not required for any of the artifacts. We just haven't found it yet. So we're looking in the most likely place it could be.
Yeah. Tokapa's also diving Frigate looking for it as well, which might be Phazon suit, but if Tocapa wants Plasma Beam, he's got to kill Thardus. Because Seed be like that. Oh, Elias is breaking out a super missile. And it's for some more E. Excuse me, pardon me, coming through. I swear, if we have Vanilla Phazon suit... Maybe Elias did see Phazon in PCA. Because that might actually explain why he's rushing this area. Although, he was curious about MQB and Fungal Hall B. So this might just be actually like a gamble play here. Ooh, got the instant cloak, very nice. Didn't get the move skip though.
He's got the easy pirates. Well, with supers. Not so much without.
Alright, the cargo freight lift to deck Gamma only has missiles for Tocapa and the frigate. I think one more cycle should do it here.
Yep. There we go.
Masterfully executed OP. Alright. OP was not vanilla.
Oh.
Bummer. And Biohazard Containment didn't have Phazon suit either, so... What's left? We've got Flogger Ghosts, we've got Farchozo entirely. Worth... Oh, wait.
We still got Upper Mines.
Well, I thought Tocapa swept through Upper Mines already. Although, did not check Storage Depot A. Due to lack of Plasma Beam.
Oh, right.
But yeah, I think Tocapa definitely did Upper Mines already.
Yeah, so it could be Plasma locked up there.
Yeah, Storage Depot A would pretty much seal Elias's fate here. But yeah, no, if Flagra has Phazon suit after all this time, I am going to laugh. Alright, Tocapa, meanwhile, is heading back into Mines. Might actually be thinking about doing the lower Mines play now, but is going to be stopped at MQA. Or save warping, one or the other. Yeah, I would say... Yeah, it's really tough to say exactly where Phazon is at this point, but there's... I think the answer actually lies, and it's weird saying this an hour and 7 minutes in, but I think the answer lies in Chozo. Excuse me a moment.
No problem. Okay, so I want to comb through the elite research side backwards. The only thing unaccounted for is storage depot A, so it could be there. Randomizing randomizes the items. Can also randomize the elevators or elevator destinations. It can. Yeah, I think that's about it. Yeah, for the most part, just the items. That's the main selling point of this randomizer.
Alright, so has anybody checked, did Elias check Storage Depot while I wasn't looking?
Not yet. It's on his
Okay.
way. Well, it looks like he's climbing back up. Not sure why. Oh, you might have forgotten this item up top.
Yeah, we know this was a energy tank, I think?
Get a better look at it? Yeah.
Alright, so Tocapa's also skipping Central Dynamo.
Elias not bombing the gate. Is he out of power bombs?
I don't think so.
Oh, he might just be going to check the,
Just look
check-
at it.
yeah. And then just leave if it's nothing. Okay, it's nothing.
Yeah, so Elias is just gonna bust out of here through security access and probably be done with mines now.
No, door locked.
And these Shadow Troopers are a cakewalk with plasma.
Still gonna be caught in here for a little while till he kills us.
Oh. Tocapa is doing the Central Dynamo maze now. Well, now we get to count some squares.
Oh, he's out of power bombs. Okay.
Looks like a 33 square maze, so okay, kind of. Ooh, nice power bomb refill. Plenty of energy to go with it, too. Alright, so we're gonna have a simultaneous warp to start here, practically.
Yeah, looks like you were right.
Or not.
I was nowhere in mines.
Yeah, I'm very surprised at this, given that lower mines was barren. But yeah, I think the answer lies in Chozo now. But Elias is going to see that it's Wave Buster up here and probably not get it. Although it would be tracker percent if he did. Guess not. Yeah, it's got to be either Plant, Ghosts, Antechamber, Elder Chamber, or Hall of the Elders, I think. Or Crossway. Because we pretty much ruled out everything else.
What about Chill's Ice Temple?
Oh, you know what? We haven't seen... Have we seen Ice Temple? I know we've seen Biohazard Containment.
We didn't have Plasma our first time there, so it could be there.
Oh, Elias did check it. Okay. Yeah, that's right, because Elias passed by the neighborhood on the way to artifact number 6.
No, I mean the ice that you shoot with plasma on your way up to Shiga.
Yeah.
Elias checked that already?
I'm not. Honestly, I'm not 100% sure.
Oh, okay, you did. Then I missed it.
But yeah, looks like Elias is just going to go ahead and clear out Life Grove. Yeah, this... It really is kind of hard to say who's ahead, because Tocapa's right around the corner to Thardis, at which point he will be in the same exact situation Elias is in right now, where he has full cleared mines, full cleared Phendrana, almost gotten all the artifacts. But still be looking for Phazon suit. Other than Phazon suit being a bit of an annoyance right now, I wouldn't still classify this as a overly crazy seed so far. At least, yeah, again, Phazon suit notwithstanding. Although, Plasma Beam on Thardis is a little bit rude. Yeah, I think it looks like Elias is going to full clear Frigate here real quick. Having a little trouble getting the extra boost. There we go. That's what he was trying to do. Alright, so... we'll see what happens here, because what Elias may likely do here is route in Overgrown Cavern to back to Farchozo after this. The nice thing about Reverse Frigate is you don't have to fire up the conduits. Alright, Elias peeked through the corner and saw that it wasn't Phazon. Alright, Tocapa meanwhile halfway done with Thardis. Ooh, Tocapa missed the first super and is getting rolled over here. Also is trying to preserve super missiles due to, again, low ammo. Alright, Elias is electing to still go to Farchozo, but save warp to start out of Frigate so that way you don't have to do that annoying sort of silo climb right before the entrance. Can be a bit of a pain in the backside sometimes. Yeah, chat's saying this is faster anyway. It certainly feels faster. Yeah, Elias never actually went through this area, so yeah, Elias is going to grab everything here. From here on out, we're going to be seeing some new information. Alright, Tocapa about to get the very bad news that Plasma Beam is on Thardus. Cue the frustration. Or not. To answer your question, chat, cargo freight lift to deck Gamma might be in logic, but you need thermal and wave. Thermal wave and ice. And space jump.
Just trying to do a ghost skip.
Didn't quite work out, but at least Elias has supers for this one ghost, so... it should be one ghost. Alright, Hall of the Elders coming up as Tocapa retrieves his final artifact. And, probably is running to go check Chozo Ice Temple right now, so we'll get a double check to make sure that Elias, whether or not Elias picked it up.
E-tank. Flamethrower.
Yep, that's flamethrower number 5, I want to say. I think it was 5. I did say we would see 6, didn't we? Before go mode.
Yeah. I haven't been counting though. Ooh.
Yeah, admittedly, I haven't been counting either, but we had PCA, Life Grove, the one we just looked at. I know we've seen at least 2 prior. Probably the one in Rune Fountain. But yeah, I think we are down to... I think it has to be Flagra. We have seen... We never saw... maybe Elias checked... you know, actually, Elias never dipped Far Fendrana, so didn't dip Storage Cave.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that would be insulting if it was back there. Alright, well... Oh, we also forgot the tree. But it was E. Kept forgetting super missiles were late to the bandwagon too, because they were on Zoid, which Elias checked earlier, but Tocapa did not. Yeah, this seems like a play with Flogger through the back. The good news is now our runners are sort of loading up on missiles. Also for those just coming in, bombs were a tad bit late to the seed too. They were on... They were somewhere moderately stupid. Training chamber access, thank you. Yeah, they both runners definitely checked training chamber already, so they know it's not phase-on suit.
Oh, I forgot the hologram doesn't activate in morpho form. I always rolled around it. I don't have to.
Alright, so if it is not Flogger or Ghosts, then it's going to be Storage Cave. I'm pretty sure that is literally the last possible check we can do.
So,
Alright, Elias not electing to go for the power bomb strategy here on Flogger, which is okay. It's still basically free.
yeah, it is. To answer a question in chat, you can power bomb 2 slots at a time by getting in the middle and looking up at a visual cue and morphing and moving slightly forward. Just kind of flicking the stick slightly forward. That's how I do it. It's very precise. I don't even know if there's a video on it. I just learned it from Reggie. Casually in a VC.
Alright, last tentacle. Whoops, what's going on with this camera? Well, because of that little camera kerfuffle there, we couldn't see what Flogger had early.
I looked away and missed it.
It's another flamethrower.
Nice. So it's gotta be either ghosts or a storage cave. That's rough.
This is just... We had Spider Ball and Super so early. But bomb... Of all things late to the party that could make Flogger a bit undesirable, it was bombs. I want to say Crossway's been peeked at some point or another.
Yeah. I remember seeing it checked, but I can't remember if it was this match or last match. I get seats mixed up a lot.
I know last match it had main power bombs.
Yeah. That's right.
Wow, nice shot. And that's a missile tank.
Oh
Phazon suit
God.
has to be in storage cave.
Oh, God.
I'm with you there. I'm tired. Just nope. Nope. At this point, though, I'm just trying to think.
I think they've already full cleared the entire seat except that one location.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think. Yeah, even I think Elias is going to make a beeline straight for Farfandrana now. I don't think. Yeah, Tocapa's not far from the neighborhood, but it really depends on whether he chooses to go back to Chozo or finish up Farfandrana.
It'll be a long, painful walk back there.
Yeah, this is one of those seats where you wish the random elevators were a little more generous. Because, yeah, with Plasma being on Thardis and Phazon suit being right around the corner, yeah, that's just going to feel painful to everybody involved. Except, who was responsible for making seeds this week? Was it Bellador?
I think Bellador was last week.
Okay.
I could be wrong.
Alright, so yeah, Tocapa's finishing up OP Phase 1. And I'm being told that Reed Whaley is responsible for generating the seeds this week.
Elias going to front Fandrana. It's interesting. I wonder what he missed here.
Maybe he didn't check Ice Temple. Looks like Tocapa got the Moop skip, as well. Powerbombing Omega Pirate forces him to cloak faster if done correctly after taking off all the armor plates. It doesn't do any damage. In PAL and later Trilogy, you can powerbomb the armor to take all the armor off. It also does hurt OP in Phase 2. Alright, so yeah, it comes down to what Tocapa does here, because if he goes straight for Farfandrana, Elias has got to walk just a little bit further. This could suddenly turn into a race. Because, yeah, these two are, in terms of offense, evenly matched.
And he's cutting straight through bonus. Looks like he's headed back there.
Oh, but Tocapa is not going towards the elevator.
Yeah, it looks like he's following in Elias's footsteps. Full clearing mines before he leaves.
Yep, Elias is going straight for Storage Cave.
What else can he go for at this point?
Now, there is literally nothing left. Elias has full cleared the game. Whoops, too low.
Oh, this works too. I think this might even be faster. Well, I don't know, maybe not.
Regardless, Elias doesn't know it, but assuming we're not crazy and we didn't miss anything, he's about to hit go mode, and Tocapa is not currently in a particularly close proximity at the very moment. Alright, Storage Cave, give us the news. And at 1:36:16, Elias Thompson is in go mode. It was right here. But yeah, now Elias is gonna dash over to the save station and book it out of here. Well, folks, as we are now finally entering the home stretch here, if you folks are looking for some more Prime Randomizer action like this, you are in luck, because we have got a loaded schedule here on Friday. We have got matches at, oh boy, we've got 2 p.m. Interslice versus the Ginger Chris. Now that's going to be a good match. At 2 p.m. Eastern, and then at 3 p.m. Eastern, we've got CZ versus Frost. 8 p.m. Arrow Razor versus Tuba Man. Friday, 9 p.m. Digglewrath versus Op82. Ooh, that's another really good one. And Friday at 10, Speckled Jim versus Sasquatch. And 2 of those matches are going to be random start and random elevators. Alright, so Tocapa is just peeking Arbor Chamber because he hasn't checked it yet. But Elias, on the other hand, is on the Ridley fight. Ooh, that was a good position for a flyby skip. Oh, well. Yeah, Elias is just chilling here waiting for Ridley. Not much else you can do, really. I mean, after this seed, I think everybody's just tired. Alright, that was a beautiful Ridley fight there from Elias Thompson. Alright, so Tokapa's gonna probably full clear Farchozo now, so again, is just walking further and further away from that not plasma, from that Phazon suit. Elias decided to get both Jack and Jill's attention.
Just stays out of range.
Rude. And I think Elias is going straight for Metroid Prime. Yep, not taking a missile refill. Doesn't really need one. Has about 90 some odd missiles, so should be okay. So yeah, this Exo fight should be fairly straightforward. We have just about everything we need to breeze right through this. Tons of missiles, supers and ice spreader, a good amount of, very good amount of health. It's a shame we can't, like, Cannonball Exo or something. I'm sure folks would love to be able to do that if that was a thing in this game.
Yeah. Or screw attack him like a burn.
Yeah. Because this is, like, one of the longest fights in the, This is, like, one of the longest fights in the trilogy. I wonder if Elias is maybe just trying to conserve his missiles and just not or just not miss. Let's see. Tocapa, on the other hand, is, yeah, finishing up Chozo, fighting Flagra. Yeah, we know this is only going to result in a flamethrower. Emperor Ink can actually take as little as, Phase 3 specifically, can take as little as about 15 seconds if you really know what you're doing with Screw Attack. But Elias should be almost on to Stun Chamber 4. That was a very lucky guess for Ice Spreader.
Yeah. Might have predicted the color that hadn't been shown yet.
Could have been. Because, yeah, doesn't Exo only cycle through each beam once?
Yeah, until Stun Chamber 4.
Right. And then Exo starts doing that. At the very least, Elias got in a full charge plasma shot, so halfway through the phase. Because it's 200 HP per stun, right?
I don't know the actual number.
Something along that line. Oh wow, nice double shift back to wave, and then back to plasma. I thought for sure Elias was going to avoid getting slapped there, but not the case. Yeah, Elias making it a point to absolutely make sure none of those energy balls are airborne, especially near the end of the fight. They can still hit you at the end, and if they're timed poorly, you're getting hurt. A lot. Elias is getting small snipe right through Exo's. Exo has a small exposed area when she's charging through, but it's very thin. If you can manage to nail missile combos on that, more power to you. But at last, Elias Thompson is now fighting Metroid Prime Essence. Alright, so we're going to see, well, first off, can we find actually where Essence is? For the record, that is currently a very bad spot for getting pool skipped, so Elias deliberately is firing phase-on shots to try and wait for a, move. That one's even worse. Yeah. Yeah, that one's perfect. I don't think that's the last attack cycle yet. Oh. Yep, Elias got pool skipped. I'd like to welcome the folks joining us from SpeedGaming 2. You are joining us at the tail end of another race in the Metroid Prime Randomizer 2021 tournament. I think you folks are coming from Super Metroid, if I'm not mistaken. But, yeah, we're just about wrapping up here. Elias is on the final battle. But yeah, it looks like Tocapa has also realized what's happened and is trying to rush back to Storage Cave, but it will be too little too late, I think. Alright, this should be the last pool for Elias. A couple of pool cancels should make this fight end pretty fast. Nice positioning there, Essence. And that's gonna do it. Elias Thompson finishes the race in first place with an official race time GG time of 1:49:12 or 1:49:06, excuse me, and Tocapa has issued a forfeit. So we've got both runners joining us in the booth. Elias and Tocapa, GG's to the both of you. Fantastic race.
GG, what a terrible, terrible seed.
Yeah, we're not going to argue with you too much on that one. Tocapa, would you like to know where Phazon Suit was?
I mean, it's a coin flip. So I'm going to guess Hydra.
It was actually in Storage Cave.
Oh, yep. That was the coin flip.
Last locationed Phazon Suit.
I mean, I was going to.
Yeah.
Like, I was getting there.
Oh. And bombs were another goose chase. Plasma was terrible. Like, it was just all around a bad time.
Yeah, Plasma was terrible, yeah. There were a couple of wonky moments of the seed. Bombs and Plasma definitely, all ball upgrades before bombs is what I call it now.
Yeah, almost. Except the ones you chase for.
So, Tocapa, if you could, guide us through your first trip down into mines after you had recently picked up Ice Beam.
You're gonna have to be more specific.
The first trip down when you went from workstation to and then did your first dip through upper mines, and you went down to vent shaft and then popped out of that.
Oh yeah. Well, I was really just going up to get the health refills at the top of elite control, and I was like, since I'm up here, I might as well dip vent shaft.
Okay.
That was it. I had no intent of doing the rest of upper at that point, or the rest of lower.
Oh, so we have a question from chat for you, Elias. What interested you in lower mines first compared to upper? Was it just a guess?
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously, yeah. I felt good after getting I was about to say Phazon Beam, Plasma Beam, because the thermal kind of made me think Thardus could be in logic. So I did Thardus at the end of Phendrana, got Plasma. I'm like, okay, great, now I can go anywhere. And so I go to mines and I'm thinking, usually Phazon Suit's just thrown to the bottom of mines. I can full clear it. I can come back up here and then do upper mines. So I just decided to do lower first.
Okay. It's just really weird that, despite the implications, mines had absolutely nothing, actually.
Just about. I think it was where Wavebuster was?
Yes.
Can't remember.
Wavebuster was in main quarry.
Yeah, I thought about it, but didn't get it.
Yeah.
I strongly suspected that the logic was driving us towards Thardus, but I'm not a fan of getting baited, so...
I'm right there with you, to be fair.
I'm used to just doing Thardus when it's there if I have enough to make it quick. I had plenty of power bombs. I didn't have Plasma, which was the big thing, but then the thermal was in the back of my mind. I was just like, it could be Plasma or Phazon, though, so I did it, and I lucked out there, but it sure didn't help me in the hunt for Phazon, I'll tell you that much right now.
Yeah, we were honestly suspecting that if Mines was not the answer, that it was going to be Farchozo or Flagra, but even Farchozo or Flagra didn't have anything either besides yet another pair of flamethrowers.
I thought the same thing, obviously, and checked all of those first. I guess first I went to go get the rest of the artifacts in the front of Fendrana. So I did Chozo Ice Temple. And as I'm doing Chozo Ice Temple, I'm thinking, there's also Storage Cave. That's probably not it. I'll just check everywhere else.
It's such a long check to go back to.
Yeah, and I was just like, I get through Magmore, I can check Geothermal. I got a nice route ahead of me.
Yeah.
And Storage Cave was not on it.
No, that's just evil.
I'll tell you what, though, the finding or actually doing, I think I did Flagra and Ghosts right before I trekked all the way back to Storage Cave, and then I was just like, all right, I know it's here. I'm just watching the race time at that point. Like if he found it first,
Absolutely
I'm dead.
Absolutely no chance.
Yeah, I think that's actually what Tocapa...
So I'm guessing I was like 20, 25 minutes behind basically the entire time.
Not really, actually. There was a point, especially in your first dive through Fendrana, when you two were like half a minute apart from each other. It was when...
I imagine it was fairly close to the beginning up until maybe Thardus.
That's about where you two split, yeah. You both basically went through early Fendrana pretty much the same way.
Although I barely even remember it at this point because all I have in my head is Phazon Soup, but bombs were a bunch of zigzag checks, I think. And they're in the beginning, and while I'm doing that, I'm thinking, yeah, it's definitely possible to cup around it this better. But I have them now.
All right. Well, you both have one more week left in the rounds of Swiss to go, so how are you both feeling?
Feeling like this last round's gonna be probably a tough one. Gotta keep grinding out the practice.
I'm screwed. It's very clear to me that Randomania does not like me right now. So
Unfortunately, Randomania doesn't like. I think Randomania doesn't like me either. To be fair, so I think I'm right there with you.
Randovania, please start liking people.
All right, I'm trying to think if there's anything else of exceptional note that came up, because a lot of the trolley other checks otherwise didn't really just produce any results whatsoever. So there really wasn't a whole lot to comment on while we were waiting for Phazon Suit.
Yeah, I look forward to watching this race back, even if we were just in totally different places in the last half, just to see chat being like, wait, Phazon's not there? Oh, where is it now?
Yeah, there was a pretty big realization of disappointment when we discovered Storage Cave was in fact the answer.
Yeah. Well, so Tocapa, if I could, when did you do Flagra?
like 10 minutes ago.
Okay.
Yeah, by the time Tocapa was on the final legs for Phazon Suit, he was following in your footsteps pretty much. Finished up Upper Mines, did Farchozo, did Flagra, and then was on his way to Fendrana, was on the way to Lava Lake rather, right when you finished.
Yeah, I had the fortune of having supers when I entered Hydra, so I was able to roll that one out earlier.
Yeah, see, I did not. So
and I also put off what was it? Ruined Gallery Nursery, whichever one
Gallery Tunnel.
Gallery Tunnel. I put that off to the end too, and I hadn't even thought about it till I was making the Flagra play. I'm like, oh, I never did that either. So
yeah, we also had a thumbs up from chat with supers on Zoid.
Yeah, I was questioning if I should even have gone to Zoid that early with everything the seed had given me so far, and I was just like, I can just reset from the save station if nothing's back here, and then supers were back there, and so I'm like, well, now I can't reset, so I might as well look.
I've gotten in the habit of just not doing Zoid early.
Yeah, that's that was definitely the internal battle in my head.
Actually, I'm trying to think though. Supers technically you could have gone away with without this seed, if I'm not mistaken. Because
I think so. Yeah,
Hydro wasn't required. There was nothing in the lighthouse.
I definitely grabbed them and thought they might be required because of the artifact hint for shorelines. It ended up not being that, but yeah, I mean, phase on 2 can be anywhere, and they were good to commit to and have that early, I guess.
You know what's great is how bad this seed was, despite no artifacts and mines.
Yeah,
the artifacts were free, and
they
then...
were. Yeah, like the farthest you had to go for all the artifacts was farthest for Plasma Beam.
Yeah. Oh gosh, oh man. Part of me doesn't even want to watch this back, so I don't have to relive it.
I think a lot of us are also saying it's late and we are tired.
Yeah, it's even late for me on the West Coast here.
Mm-hmm. Well, Op, is there anything else you want to ask before we close out?
Oh no, sorry. I'm nodding off.
Yeah,
I was about to say, I was worried I fell asleep there for a second.
Yeah, I mean, I'm about to myself. So yeah, I think we're gonna close it out here, folks. So thank you, folks, for watching this race in the Prime Randomizer 2021 tournament. Follow our two runners, Tocapa and Elias Thompson, who have put on a fantastic show for you here on this Thursday. Well, technically now Friday morning, but otherwise Thursday evening. We will be back with way more Prime Randomizer on Friday. Again, we've got matches at going by Eastern Time 2, 3, 8, 9, and 10 p.m. Plenty of great matches in store for you. We also want to shout out our wonderful trackers Gollop and Mithun, or Mythun. I apologize. I'm probably butchering that either way. Both have done amazing work tonight, pressing all the buttons, letting you know who has what. And we also want to thank my good partner Op82. It was a pleasure calling the race tonight with you in the booth.
Thank you.
No problem. And with that said, folks, we want to thank you for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your night, and we'll see you next mission, folks.
See you.